Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Sunday. It's Daryl here. It is bright and freaking early, man. It's 3 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, this was an unplanned video. I'm downloading a video already first thing this morning. It was all set to go. I have 2 other videos all set to go. And I wasn't planning on doing this video. I watched a video yesterday. It just came up into my news feed. Lizzie Valesquez. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. She's a young lady. I think I might have caught a video of hers once or twice before. And it just popped up on my news feed. This was yesterday, about 24 hours ago. And I've been thinking about it. Yeah, seriously, it's just been in my mind ever since. And I want to talk a little bit about this and how it made me feel. And I haven't talked about empathy in a long time. I've always felt I have a very strong sense of empathy. And for a long time, I didn't even want to admit that because I thought it sounded kind of, I don't know, feminine. There's times when I look at something or I hear somebody talk, I hear their voice, and I actually, it's almost like I feel what they're feeling. When I watched her video yesterday, I started crying. I wasn't going to say that, but I started tearing up, and I closed my eyes for a second and I listened to her voice crack. And the part that made me tear up was how she says she likes to do positive. It's not the part you would think. It's what she said. She likes to do positive videos. Like, she likes to find something positive in the comments. And she did a video with her, I think she said her aunt and her mother, or her aunt and her sister, and there were just terrible, mean comments in there, and it affected her, and I listened to her voice and the words she was saying, and it just, the pain, man, the pain I felt from this. I got a few thoughts on this, and because she asked, why are people so mean, and I have a few thoughts on this. I do not want to get political. I think this woman deserves a lot better than some kind of political spiel from me. But I have to say this. The last president of the United States, it's a fact. I saw this with the way he criticizes the way people look physically. The thing that bothers me the most is these nicknames that he makes up for people. He thinks it's cool. He thinks it's like, he has to do it. It's his thing, where he makes up these nicknames. And I don't know, a good percentage of the time, these nicknames, these taunting nicknames, have to do with a person's physical appearance. And that's honestly, and when you have a cult leader like that doing it and thinking it's cool, it's his, it makes him look tough or strong, is it any surprise that people are acting like this? Now, I'm going to stop right there. I think, like I said, I think Lizzie deserves a lot more than a political spiel from me. I realized it made me feel weak and vain, honestly, watching her video. I make videos, and every morning, I get myself all cleaned up, I get my hair all perfect, and I sit out here, and I'm still worried. I'm still concerned about what people say in the comments, and I look at her and the courage. This woman has, I'm getting goosebumps. This woman has more courage than anyone. I think anyone I've ever met in my 58 years on this earth. The courage and self-confidence. I know, I'm sure I'm sure she worries about how she looks, but the courage it takes for her to do what she does. And like I said, it really affected me when she talked about how she looks for something positive to say, that she's not going out there and being angry and saying, life's not fair. Like I've talked about this a lot, how I hate when people say life's unfair. I lost my dad when I was 9. There's nothing fair about life. I learned that a long, long time ago. And here's this woman, and she's not complaining. She's not, why did life do, why am I like, none of that. Instead she's talking about positive things, trying to bring a positive light into the world. And this woman is truly an angel. And that's another thing that bothered me. The thing that bothered her the most, and I felt it affect me, where somebody called her a demon. And it bothered her. It bothered her profoundly. And I started wondering why. I used empathy not only to feel what she was feeling, but I started using empathy to try to figure out why people do this. If I was the person putting the comment down below and I was saying something terrible, what's my motivation for doing that? Why would I do that? Why would I want to hurt this person? And I thought about it, and honestly, the only thing I could come up with was, I think these people are looking to fit in, to say something, and I think they're hoping, this is the only thing I could come up with, is they're looking for other people to join in. They want to feel like one of the crowd, one of the group. Peer, no, I don't want to say, it's not peer pressure, but I think they want other people to laugh. They want to look impressive in front of other people. It's a lack of self-confidence, really, is what it is. It's weak. And I think it's same things. I could say the same thing about the former president too. It's weak. It really is. The need to denigrate somebody else to make yourself feel better. I can't think of any other word to describe that but weak. I don't know how you can argue with that. This is another thing too. I've told you guys, this is how I say, she's got more courage than me. I've told you guys before with the comments, when I first started doing this channel, I made it look like I was stronger than I was. I was like, I read all your comments every day, and I don't. I told you guys, I have to pick a certain time when I'm feeling really good, really strong about myself. I have to be in a very positive place just to even look at your comments. Because all it takes, to be honest with you guys, all it takes is one comment. And that comment, one mean or, comment that's derogatory. And that'll stick with me. Not just for that day, but for days and days to come. And that's me. And I look at this woman and how strong, how much courage she has to look at these comments and every day and try to find something positive in them and talk about the positivity in the comments. She's a better person than me. She's a better person than a lot of the people I know. She has more courage than I think anyone I've ever met, anyone I've ever seen or heard in my entire life. Seriously, she's an angel. She's a blessing. Lizzie Valesquez, I would love to talk to you. God bless you. All right, have a good Sunday. Be nice to each other.